Ferdinand Berthier, 1803–1886, was a French educator and a prominent figure in the history of deaf education. He is best known for his advocacy for the use of sign language in deaf education and his contributions to the development of manualism, an educational approach that emphasizes the use of sign language as the primary means of communication for deaf individuals. Here is a brief history of Ferdinand Berthier, early life. Ferdinand Berthier was born in Paris, France, on November 17, 1803. He was born deaf, and from a young age he communicated primarily using French Sign Language, LSF, a natural sign language used by the deaf community in France. Education. Berthier received his education at the Paris Deaf School, which was known for using the oralism approach, where speech and lip reading were emphasized over sign language. However, Berthier continued to use and advocate for sign language throughout his life. Advocacy for sign language. Berthier became a passionate advocate for the use of sign language in deaf education. He believed that sign language was a natural and effective means of communication for deaf individuals, and that it should be used in the education of deaf students. He saw sign language as a way to provide deaf individuals with access to language and knowledge. Publications. Berthier wrote several influential books and articles on deaf education and sign language, including Essai sur l'enseignement des sourds-muets de naissance, Essay on the education of the deaf and dumb from birth, and Mémoire sur l'art d'enseigner les sourds-muets de naissance, Memoir on the art of teaching deaf mutes from birth. Legacy. Ferdinand Berthier's advocacy for sign language and his contributions to deaf education had a significant impact on the field. His work laid the foundation for the recognition of sign languages as legitimate languages and contributed to the development of bilingual-bicultural education for deaf individuals. Later, life. Berthier continued to be involved in deaf education and advocacy throughout his life. He passed away on February 19, 1886, leaving behind a lasting legacy in the field of deaf education. Ferdinand Berthier's dedication to promoting sign language and advocating for deaf individuals' rights to linguistic and educational access continues to influence deaf education and the recognition of sign languages as essential components of deaf culture and communication.